Today is Tuesday, and we will be discussing how to save files, documents, and pictures using Eagle Eye. We'll be primarily looking at the Customer Center and Job Center. However, we will also review how to do it from the mobile route sheet as well. So to start off, for your Customer Center, you have the ability to load your jobs, your contacts, billing contact, notes that is associated with that customer, files, leads, opportunities, or reminders, as well as marketing attributes or classes. In particular, we're going to look at files. So if you want to choose a file, first there are two steps to this. You got to choose it, and then you have to add the file. So you click Choose File, and then we're going to go into Eagle Eye. We're just going to scroll down here, and we'll just choose this export file and say Open. It goes in here, and then we click Add File, and now that file is there. You can see that it's date stamped, says what user it is, and you would just click on that file, and it's going to open up the file. In this case, it's an Excel file, so I've got to open up Excel, and this happens to be a billing export that comes here. So that is simply the way you would add a file. If you want to add another one, you go again, choose File. We're going to go to Pictures. We're going to add this picture in. Picture's there. We click Add File. And then we can go pull up this picture. And in this case, it's not an Excel document, so we'd be able to see that it's Eagle Eye data. Right? In this case, if you had a signed purchased order, you could put that in here. If you had a contract that was an agreed upon, you could save that by customer. If this contract was by job, you'd want to do that in the Job Center. Again, if we go to the Job Center, we click on the job. Again, you've got notes. You could add notes in here. This is your own notes. Go to Files. Again, here's an image that was put in there, so we're going to click on that image. And there's a gentleman working. So you can add images to a particular job that are separate from the customer. So in this case, they've got multiple jobs. We may want to have a purchase order by job, an agreement, a map, something that the back office would want to look at. Now remember, this is not for your operators to see. If you need your operators to see certain items, you need to add that in your service instructions, or make sure that your geofence is shown correctly, because they'll be able to see the geofence from Route Builder, from their mobile routes, their mobile View Mobile Routes. So we pull up the View Mobile Routes. Again, the person could add a photo. Again, they'd go and choose it from their camera roll. If they wanted to view the geofence, they can view the geofence. They can view this from their mobile route sheet. If they want to add notes, they can come in here and they can add notes. Save. This goes to the job. Right? And we can see that those notes are in there. Driver notes are now shown. You'll be able to see it from the operator will be able to see it, and the person reviewing route record will be able to see it as well, because they'll see it in Route Builder. Again, adding photos is very similar. Or now there we go, you have to put a note in, picture, add the file, and now there's a file associated with it. So if we come back and we refresh, pulling in for today. Now there's an alerts out there, and we can see that there's a picture, and it'll show you the picture, and it'll show you the notes associated with it. And then again, this is a note, tells you the job. If for some reason you're not aware what route that job is on, copy it by highlighting it, by just holding your left mouse down and going across. Do a Control-C to copy, click close, do Control-F, and then Control-V. And then it should find, if I go back, there's my Spartan Foods. Wasn't finding Redford because of the 3 dots here. But there's my Spartan Foods, and I can find it because now it's highlighted. So in Chrome, note that you can find items that are on your screen by using your Control-F. Then I come here, and I go to Job Center. We have not saved anything here, so there are no save, except the picture does get saved automatically. Again, this is the picture. Oh, this is a different picture. This is actually the location. So note that those pictures are available and are there. That is saving notes and pictures to customers. If you wanted a particular note associated with a contact, there's no place in your contacts to add any notes, but you could go back and say, in here, Eli is the main contact. Always speak with him. Then you click Add Note, and it is there. You can see who added it. So you see that Eli is the contact here, and then you go to your notes associated there. You can be able to find any note that you wanted. Again, if you have multiple notes, go to your Control-F, type in Eli, and we can see that Eli is highlighted right there. Easy way to find it. So if you had multiple notes down here, you could do a Control-F if you were looking for a particular note to be able to find it. That is not an Eagle Eye item. That is a Chrome functionality. It just makes it easier when using Eagle Eye to use the Chrome's basic functionality. Okay, that will conclude what we were trying to do today. So that is saving files or documents. You do that by going to your files, choose a file, pick the file, add file. All right, and then if you wanted to add a picture, it's the same process. If you're adding a picture from the mobile route sheet, you click Add Photo. It goes to their camera roll. You click Choose File, and then add that in. If we're adding notes, you go in here, you put the notes in, type it in, click Add Note. That's now there. You can see the different notes associated with it. If you're doing on the job, you could do the job the same thing. Click Add Notes. So it's related to the job or to the customer. Please make sure you know the difference. In this particular case, there's one job. If we had multiple jobs, then you may want to put your notes associated in files associated with the job, depending on how you need to find them. If you're ever looking for a particular job, you right-click, go to Job Center, and then you can go to you can see that there's notes here. We can go to the files. We see that there's files associated. We pull this file up, and there's the picture. Right? That is simply how you go about adding those in from the operator's standpoint and from the back office, and how you would find and review them. If you went to Route Record, you're not going to see pictures or notes. The reason for that is you'll find the alerts on Route Builder. You should always see them first in Route Builder, then go back to, then you would go to Route Record. So if there's an issue, you'd see your alerts, or if there's anything there, you see alerts from Route Builder. You go look at that, and then you would see that it was on a particular job. You'd find that job, you'd either look at it here and state that you saw it, or you would go and find it and then go back to the job center and look for it. That is what we have for today. If you have any questions, always remember Eagle Eye support is always available. Email or call during business hours. It's after business hours. We will make sure we get a response to you on the next business day or sooner. Have a great day.